There's the sheep's barn, and they've been spending the winter under these trees. But the new area, see where he's running? We're gonna put the sheep actually really close to the house. So the porch of the house is right there. So we can watch them from our living room window. And that's what we're gonna set up today. Good morning, ladies. All right, so the plan is I'm going to lead the way and see if they follow me. Oh no, they're not letting me lead the way. Crap. Okay. Come on, let me get in front. Oh, geez. No, I'm trying to pass you. Go. Good girl. So in this area they have a hay wagon because the ground isn't really ready to start grazing yet. So we usually start grazing in April and it's March, early March. And the grass just hasn't really grown that much. But in the side yard I usually put my baby chicks every year. So this grass is kind of nice and green in patches. So they're gonna probably eat this down to nothing. And our plan is to have them in this patch for 2 weeks and then move them over to this patch for 2 weeks. And by the time that's up, we should be in April. I'm not going to get anything done today because I'm just going to be looking outside. So this is the second day that they've been up here. I am currently sitting on the porch, and it's been fun watching them. And they have eaten as much grass as they can. You can almost see the difference. This dark green is outside of the fence. I'm going to go show you who is left to lamb. These two girls right here, these are new sheep to us. We bought them in the fall, and they were born last spring. So this will be their first lambs. And at first, our ram, I don't know what was up with him, but he didn't think they were sheep. So I could visually tell they were in heat because they start getting kind of lovey-dovey and they wiggle their tails. But he completely ignored them. So they went through a couple of heat cycles and he did not breed them. But I think he finally figured it out and he bred them. So I think they're pregnant. If they are pregnant, I'm guessing they're going to have their lambs in May. And then this girl over here, she was born here on this farm in the spring last year. And she definitely is pregnant. I can tell because her milk bags, like her udders, are growing. And if I was to guess, I would say she's going to have her lambs in the next week or two. The reason why we kept her from last year is because her mother is Goat the sheep. And Goat always has a lot of milk. And I kind of got a little traumatized last year because we had a cougar come and kill most of our sheep 2 years ago. And then we had to buy replacements. And I had never had problems with milk supply in my sheep, but we had to buy replacements, and the replacements that we bought did not have a very good milk supply, and they had no mothering instinct. They just didn't love their babies. They had babies and just left them. And so I was like, okay, now I'm going to refocus. Oops, sorry about the wind. But I need to select for mothering instincts and milk production. And that's why we actually ended up buying these two. These two girls come from a really maternal line, so they tend to have more maternal instincts, and they also can be used for milk for us. So they might make enough milk for their babies and for us if we wanted to. And I'm actually interested in having some fresh sheep's milk, but we'll see. So hopefully they have big udders, these two. And then hopefully she turns out to have as much milk as her mother and also has good mothering instincts. And she genetically is completely from our original sheep. She is not genetically related to the sheep that we purchased after the cougar. So I think she should be fine because, like I said, I didn't really have any issues with milk supply in my original sheep. It was just the ones that we had bought. But that's it. So I think the next time I make a video, it'll probably be when she lambs.